welcome back to my channel. Today is Vlogmas Day 4 and I'm Tired Mama. If you're new here, I talk about a little bit of everything. I talk about freelancing right now. Vlogmas is all about how to be a freelancer and the good and bad of it. I talk about weight loss. I talk about making money from home, being a mom of a teenager. You name it, guys, I'm going to talk about it. Cooking, too. Today's video is a little bit more negative. Not really negative, but it's like the hard side of freelancing. And this is the side, like, everyone sees someone who works at home and like, oh, that's great, I wish I could do that. The truth is, it's not as easy and as carefree as people think. And it's really, like, the negatives are on twofold. So number one, like in my situation, my family doesn't always understand. You know, I have a family member who oftentimes needs to go to the store or needs me to go pick up a prescription, which, don't get me wrong, I don't mind doing those things. But I can't leave in the middle of the workday to go do them. I can't leave and take a whole half day to go run a bunch of errands. Yes, I work at home. But I work, okay? People seem to forget that. They forget that working at home is still work. And I think as a mom, it's too, a double-edged in that I still have my mom work. In my house, the cooking, the cleaning, the homework, the laundry, the sweeping of the floors, which I guess falls under cleaning, that still falls on me. So it's a struggle sometimes because people think, oh, well, you're just working from your house. And it's like people think that I lay around on my couch all day. And I promise you, if you talk to anyone who is truly making a living freelancing, they will explain to you that it is probably the most hectic 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 hours a day they'll ever have. And I want to tell you what my day looks like so you kind of understand what I mean. So I get up at 5:30. From 5:30 to 7, I work one job. We're going to call this job A. 7 o'clock, I leave to take my daughter to school. I come back at 7:45 because we're about a 25-minute drive to the school. 25 minutes. I come back at 7:45. From 7:45 to 10 a.m., I still work job A. From 10 a.m. to 2:30 p.m., I work job B. I go pick up my child. I come home. From 3:30 to 5, I continue to work job B. Job C, I work from 5 to 10 o'clock at night. And there are times that, like today, all 3 jobs were just insane. And I was super, super busy all day long, and I never got a break. And then my husband looks at me and says, "Is that all you're cooking for dinner?" When I tell you that my head spun around, I was like, you better be lucky you're getting this. Which it wasn't like I didn't cook anything. I cooked breakfast for dinner, and it was really good. But it's one of those things, like, I answered a total of 380 emails today for 3 companies. So people on this side of my life, like my private life, don't always understand that I'm actually busy. I cannot take time off all the time. These companies still rely on me, and that's how I get my paycheck. I don't get paid time off for holidays, and I don't get paid time off for vacation days. There's none of that as a freelancer. But let's look at the other side too, because companies don't always understand. When you do a contract as a freelancer, you have to be very upfront with what hours you can work and what their expectations are. But a lot of times they want to push you, which is fine and normal, but sometimes you have to learn how to say no. And I struggle with that. I want you to really realize that while the idea of working from home may sound amazing, it simply may not work into your schedule. If you have a number of people who depend on you to do different things at different times of the day all the time, and they truly expect you to handle that and do that for them, this may not be for you. You know, the position I'm in, I have my daughter who's pretty self-sufficient, she's 14, and my husband, who can be self-sufficient if he chooses to be. You know, so I can really work all of these hours, and it's not the end of life for anyone. But think about this and consider this and keep this in the back of your mind. Like, especially if you're considering the transition to freelance, it's not as easy or as cute as it looks. You're not going to get up in cutesy pajamas every day, sit there drinking coffee and stare at a computer screen. Some days you're going to get on there in your ripped up yellow t-shirt with 2 cups of coffee because one's gotten cold before you can make the other one and before you could get one of them drank, and a glass of water because you need that water too, with your glasses on, and your eyes are just bloodshot from looking at a screen all day, and your feet hurt from sitting in your chair all day, and your back hurts, and you got to keep going. And there's no one around all the time to talk to. I'm by myself most of the day. I answer emails, but my house is silent most of the day. This is the rant of a freelancer. Know 3 things, guys. Number 1, your life is worth doing something to better yourself. Number 2, your life is worth the effort that it takes to better yourself. And number 3, know that you are loved. It's time for me to go, guys, but until next time, bye.